secret. Chapter 9. Zing. When Heidi got home, Dad was in the kitchen. He had 2 plastic bowls filled with dark liquid on the table. One was labeled sample number 1, and the other one was labeled sample number 2. There was also a bottle of water and a sack of many paper cups. "She's home, my big school girl at home," said Dad. Dad gave Heidi a great big squeeze. She managed a small smile. "Are you ready?" asked Dad. "Ready," said Heidi. Dad had on his white lab coat. He set out 2 cups, and then he rubbed his hands together for the big moment. "Welcome to the Heckelbeck Tasting Laboratory," he said. "As you can see, we have 2 mystery drinks to choose from today. Please sample one followed by a glass of water. Then sample the second one. Do not, I repeat, do not make yummy faces or yucky faces during the test. We do want to sway the other tasters." Dad poured a cup of dark fuzzy liquid and a cup of water. He placed both of them in front of Heidi. "My trusty assistant, Heidi, will go first," said Dad. "Remember, no faces." Heidi took a sip of the soda. She felt the tingle of the bubbles on her tongue. It had a nice cherry flavor to it. She set down the cup and sipped some water. "Now for the sample number 2, said Dad. He poured the second mystery liquid and handed it to Heidi. Heidi slowly sipped it. "Wowee," she thought, trying not to let the wowee show in her face. This soda had a super tingly, super zingy cherry flavor. She set down the cup and sipped some more water. Then Mom and Henry took their turns. "Okay, let's hear from a taste tester number 1, said Dad. "I choose sample number 2, said Heidi. "Taster number 2, asked Dad. "I'll pick number 2 also, said Henry. "Taste tester number 3? "Number 2, said Mom. Dad pumped his fist in the air. "I'm so happy to see that the test was a success," said Dad. "Cherry Zing is the winner." Dad looked so happy. He worked so hard on his soda formulas. He wanted them to be the best. Heidi was very proud of him. "Thank you for help, guys," said Dad. "So Heidi, how was your first day of school?" "Oh no," thought Heidi, "not that again." She felt the fun drain right out of her body. Droop. Going to school was absolutely positively the worst thing I ever done in my life, said Heidi, Worse than the fabric shopping with your mother? Asked Dad. Way worse, said Heidi. I felt like a complete doofus all day. I didn't fit in school. All the yucky feelings of the day bubbled up all over again. Heidi felt awful. She ran upstairs to her room and slammed the door. Chapter 10. Smell and Eye. Heidi kicked up her heels and flopped onto her bed. She buried her face in her pillow. Maybe she could stay in the bed the rest of her life. That sounded perfect. Heidi heard the doorknob turn. It was Mom. She came in and sat down on the bed beside Heidi. Pretty yucky day, huh? Said Mom. Yep, said Heidi in a muffled pillow voice. I know how you feel, said Mom. It happened to me too. And Heidi rolled over and looked at her mother. It did? Questioned Heidi. When? In grade school, said Mom. Some of the girls in my class thought I was, different. Well, we're different, said Heidi. So what did you do? I made two really good friends. And the mean girls didn't bug me as much. Heidi sighed. You know what I wish? Said Heidi. I wish I could be my real self. Why can't I just be a... Before Heidi could finish, Henry burst into the room. He had on Mom's high heels and a pair of glasses perched on the end of his nose. He had an open book in his hand. Wanna play school? Asked Henry. We can be both the teachers and my stuffed animals can be the students. Not in the mood, said Heidi. But I already set up all the stuffed animals on chairs and everything, said Henry. We're ready to learn. Maybe later, said Heidi. Why? Are you still upset about that smell a night, girl? Asked Henry. Pretty much, said Heidi. Well, I have an idea, said Henry. Shoot, said Heidi. When a smell a night talks to you, pretend she has a pair of underwear on her head, said Henry. Then she won't seem so scary. You are a total Fruit Loop, said Heidi. Who knows? It might work, said Mom. But one thing I can promise is that school will get better. Now, who's up for an after-school snack? Cookies? Asked Henry. Why not? Asked Mom. Henry raced out the door. Mom got up and looked at Heidi. I'll be down in a sec, said Heidi. A brilliant idea had just popped into her head. Okay, said Mom. Chapter 11. The Secret. Once Mom and Henry were gone, Heidi shut the door. Then she lay down on her stomach and pulled her keepsake box out from under her bed. It was bejeweled with rainbow gems and glitter. Heidi undid the silver latch and opened the box. She pulled out a golden medallion on a long chain. In the middle of the medallion was the letter W woven into another W. Heidi slipped the medallion over her head. It hung all the way to her lap. She held it in one hand and studied it. Heidi traced the W with her finger. A big smile bloomed on her face. But her idea was beautiful and wicked. But before staring, she would need a snack. She stuffed the medallion back into the box and ran downstairs. Mom, can I have some cookies? Asked Heidi. I need some energy to do my homework. Coming right up, said Mom. She put 2 chocolate chip cookies on a plate. Does that mean you're going back to school? Asked Henry. Yep, said Heidi. Your underwear trick was just what I needed. Really? Asked Henry. No, said Heidi. Heidi ate her cookies, gave Mom a big hug, then and went back upstairs. Mom almost dropped the milk jug. Whoa, said Mom to Henry. What happened here? Henry snuggled. As soon as Heidi got back to her room, she pulled out her keepsake box again. This time she pulled out an old worn letter book. The title on the cover read Books of Spells. She opened the book. The first page had a list of fancy signatures. Of all the signatures, it said The Witches of Restwick. Heidi flipped through the pages. She stopped when she came to one that read, How to Make Someone Forget. Perfect, Heidi said to herself with a smile. Let's see what happens when Princess Smell and I forgets her lines in the play. Heidi folded her arms. One thing for sure, thought Heidi. I'm not going to forget who am I. I'm Heidi Heckelbeck, and I'm a witch. Heidi Heckelbeck has a secret. Thank you for listening.